Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the week of August 23rd to the 29th. I'll be using a kit from Glam Planner called Colors of the Wind. Colors of the Wind. Oh my goodness. I always forget this kit's name. Yes, Colors of the Wind. So yeah, and I put down the glitter headers first, and then the double, like the big boxing, and pretty much filled out everything else. But I don't really want to talk about the laying down the base and stuff because that's boring. But I just want to tell you the exciting news because I haven't done a plan with me or recorded this voiceover for my memory spreads, but I really want to for this week because it's a very roller coaster of a ride because I literally went up and down, up and down, up and down with my emotions, and let's just say at the end it was scary, but I made it through and I got a full-time job offer. I am ecstatic. I won't tell you the company, obviously, just for privacy's sake, but yeah, I don't even tell you the school I go to because I technically still work there until I officially submit my resignation letter. But I'll kind of, maybe I'll talk about it in this week, but it technically happened the following week. So August 30th to September 5th, that memory spread. It'll most likely be on the next video, pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, I am very excited for my future, but very nervous because I don't know what to expect because I still have it, I don't even know when I start and other stuff, and it's just everything is unknown for the month of September, and but I most likely will talk about it in yeah, pretty much because that will be before this video. So yeah, I'll talk about it really quickly, but I'll go more into details in this week. But yeah, it's just oh my goodness, you know. So yeah, did I even mention that I got a job offer? Yes, I did. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting everything already because, like I said, this is very exciting news. Sorry, I've been talking for I've been recording this voiceover multiple times, and I'm I can't get my words straight, and yeah, I'm sorry. So here I'm just putting down all of the foil bits and stuff, and I'm using the sheer foil from Scroll Prints Co. This is a very old wiggle, and I don't know what is it called, another color or something, but it's a sheer foil, so you can't really tell that there's foil there, but there is foil there, if that makes sense. So on white paper you can see, and dark colors you can definitely see, but other than that, you can't really see it. But I wanted to use this wiggle up because I don't want it to go to waste. So anyway, getting into the day by day, I guess. It's like I said, this is a roller coaster of a ride because, let's just say, I was not expecting this. But then I was very proud of myself that I was able to overcome that fear of doubting myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, I usually doubt myself really badly, and I told my friend this, oh my god, I always question, did I do a good job? And I did do a good job, and I just didn't believe in myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, after the interview, I was oh my god, I think I did good. But then at the end of the day, I would be oh, I don't think I did good, you know? It was just very sad and just depressing. But at the end of the week, I'll just let you know while this day by day goes, because yeah, it's just you just need to know. You have to be in that moment. Or when I go day by day, you'll know how I was reacting to things because it was just I don't know. Literally, I went up and down, up and down. And my emotion went high, then low. So, yeah. Anyway, so for every day except Wednesday, I had work. But actually, I had to change Thursday's hours because I had an interview. But I'll get to that day by day. But I did put down some labels beforehand because I wanted to make sure that I highlighted those instead. And I haven't been really using bougie boxes or dot confetti boxes because I kind of want to use this as journaling in a way. And I did kind of journal because I really wanted to get my emotions out this week because it was such an exciting and like week that, or something that I wanted to make sure that I kept as a memory, if that makes sense, because this is pretty much will be my future. So yeah, I don't know. You guys can't tell, but I am like literally smiling, cheek, ear to ear, not to cheek, but oh my goodness, I'm just happy. So yeah, like that's something that high school and college didn't really prepare you as much. Like the emotion and the roller coaster ride you go through when applying to jobs and getting rejected before, and then like continuous rejections and getting interviews but not hearing back from them. That's the thing that hurt me the most, I should say. So yeah. But anyway, now I guess I'm going to do day by day now. Or not. Maybe. I don't know. I think I am. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but I had to restart, or like pause, stop the recording and then restart it again. But yeah, pretty much for Monday, I pretty much published my Pub With Me. I had a USPS pickup and the little yay, what was it? Oh my goodness, emoji. I marked down that I got interviews, but it was really quick. So I don't know. Did I mention that I got this? Oh my goodness, I don't even remember what I talked about before. I'm sorry. But yeah, I applied for this job on August 14th. The deadline was August 15th. And then this Monday, the 23rd, I got notification that I got interviews scheduled for that Tuesday and Thursday. So it was a really quick turnaround time, which I was like, whoa, they really need the people. So anyway, and then I packed, ordered, and designed for A5 Daily Duo, and then I had like varsity tutors. So I did have to drop 2 students, but I will have to eventually just drop these 2. But I'm going to wait until like when the time comes that I need to drop them. But I did inform them that I do have a full-time position, so I might not be available as often as I can. Anyway, so then I watched Stargirl and stuff, but that's not really the important stuff. So for Tuesday, I had an interview at 9:30. I was the second person to be interviewed that day. It was very nervous. I was very nervous and like anxious, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, my interview was scheduled for 9:30, but the interviewer was 10 minutes late because he went over the previous person. I was like, oh, that means that person talked for 40 minutes. But we kind of went over it's supposed to be 9:30 to 10. We went like 15 minutes over, so yeah. But he wanted to make sure that we got all the points together, like everything that we were able to discuss, so yeah, it was very like, I would say it was not a traditional interview where they ask you a question and you answer it. It was like more conversational, where like there was like we each had almost like a talking point in terms of him asking a question, and then he kind of connected to it, and then I also connected to some things that he does, especially making an impact on like lives, and making sure that when you see like the kids like moving up the ladder, you can like, or not kids, but for his case it would be co-workers. So yeah, it was just like there were so many connecting points during that interview that I was like, I think I did a good job. And obviously I wrote it at the bottom, like I hope I did good. And then after that day I was just exhausted because I just needed to rest. So I took a nap, and then I watched 2 other TV shows that I needed to catch up on. And then for Wednesday, it went downhill there, because I messaged someone, the company that I interviewed for 2 weeks prior to that, and I moved up to round 2. That's what they told me on that day. And they never contacted me after that. I was like, okay, interesting. So my friend told me after 2 weeks, if they don't contact you, you can send a follow-up. So then literally what you see is what I felt, like anger. I was like, what the heck, or WTF. They wasted my time because they told me that I had to do a project, and this project was a presentation. I did a 5-page presentation, or a 5-slide presentation for them, because that's what they wanted. So, and then I will present it to an executive. And I was livid at that point when they said, oh, the spot was already filled. I was like, I never even got a chance to do the second interview. Like, that was so unprofessional of them, that I was just like, I don't need them. And you know what the person told me? Like, oh, you can check out the website to see if there's other opportunities available and stuff. And I was like, no, I don't want your company. You were just like, that was the most unprofessional thing. You wasted my time by making this presentation and never even gave me a chance to do round 2. So yeah, that was pretty much the point of Wednesday. And now for Thursday, that I already literally passed by, or zoomed by, I had an interview at 9. I was the first person to be interviewed that day. And yeah, after that interview, I literally was like, now the wait begins. Literally what I just wrote, and you can see how anxious I was, or how anxious I felt with that emoji. Oh my goodness. And then I watched Good Trouble. I had pretty much varsity tutors, or students, pretty much varsity tutors the rest of the day. Then I watched Riverdale, and then for Friday, I was really excited because I don't know, it kind of gave me hope. Like, I didn't know if it was false hope or good hope, if that makes sense. But I sent thank you letters after my interview to the interviewers, obviously, and one of them actually replied. I was very shocked, because usually no one replies to any thank you letters that I've sent out, and I was just like, wow, he's really committed into making an impact on people's lives. And he sure did make an impact on my life, because let me just say, I'll just probably read you the his thing that he said to me, or his reply. Oh my goodness. He says, I'm sure your interview went well yesterday, and hope you hear some great news soon. When I read that, I was just like, okay, is that good news, or is that really bad news and stuff, So I was just like, whoa. So yeah, I still have to wait. I was expecting obviously I wasn't expecting something on Friday, because it was just literally the day after I had my second interview. So I'm pretty sure they had a meeting on Friday, and then they announced it on Monday, because I got a notification that I got an offer on Monday. So yeah, anyway, and then I had a team meeting with my current coworkers. Yeah, it was bittersweet to tell them that I'm leaving. But that will be next week, because I have a whole bunch of funny stories. Anyway, then I had grocery shop, and then I baked some cheesecakes for my cousin, because I was going to go see her tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the next day, obviously. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. And I thought it was just hanging out with my cousins, but it was just her, so I just wrote her name. And then, because she technically will be watching my big lab, or he's not really big. He's big, but he's a lab, so labs are big, most likely. So yeah, she'll be watching him while we go to Virginia in October. So yeah, pretty much we just wanted to test out things, making sure that he's comfortable with the area, and kind of let her know the tendency he has. But yeah, the number one tendency he has is jumping on the couch. He insists on jumping on the couch, and yeah, it's just insane. But anyway, and then we had Asian tacos, and I'm sorry, you can see it was cutting in and out. Sorry, I just had to change something. But we also had Asian tacos, and then we watched Snake Eyes, and then I designed and packed orders at the end of the day. And then on Sunday, I found out that Manifest was renewed. I was like, yes, we get a 4th season. I'm so happy. So happy. Oh my goodness, my lisp. So yeah, pretty much that was the gist of the week, and I will probably go into more details in my weekly plan with me that you probably watched already. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!